Hello and welcome back to the Trainers of the World Tournament. I'm your host, DeltaTDS, and I am joined with my co-host, Will.
Back at it again.
And today we've got more of a regional match today. We've got the Island Kahuna, Hala, versus the Alolan Elite Four, Kahili.
That's true. Again, kind of like a couple of the last matches we've had. On paper, this looks like a kind of an uneven match, considering we have a fighting type specialist versus a flying type specialist. But you got to think about, these flying types, they might be super effective against flying, but fighting types are very typically really good Pokemon.
Yes. I mean, you just throw one stone at those birds and they're all down.
It's true.
One thing I'm noticing is Toucannon and Abominable on their teams. Both pretty slow Pokemon, but very, very strong.
Mm-hmm. Unconventional picks, definitely, for sure. What kind of gimmicks are we dealing with today?
Both of them are using Z moves because they're from the Alolan region.
Of course.
Well, I won't spoil it, which one has which. But yes,
Element of surprise.
Yes, I believe these are our first Z move users of the tournament.
Yeah, we've only seen Megas and Gigantamax so far.
One super powerful attack, but they've got to use it at the right time.
Absolutely, very, very tactical.
Once both trainers are ready, oh, there we go. Hala leading off with the Beware and Kahili with the Skarmory.
Mm-hmm. Skarmory, definitely a Pokemon that you see leading off a lot of the time. Gets access to a lot of really good hazards. Stealth rocks, of course, spikes, as we're seeing.
Especially with that sturdy ability, it can get at least one spike out there.
Yep, guaranteed at least one layer. Two being set up now with Machamp coming in, getting that guts boost.
I wonder if this Machamp has Bullet Punch on it.
It might have Bullet Punch, but I'm more interested in it having something like Thunder Punch. Or Fire Punch, absolutely.
Ooh. Almost knocking out that Skarmory, but just not enough.
Absolutely. Now, are we going to see the Skarmory getting sacked here? It's probably done everything that it can do. It might be setting up a Stealth Rocks just to get Stealth Rocks plus 3 layers of spikes here.
Going for the Rock Slide.
Did not get the flinch, but does do a little bit of damage.
I mean, I'd say it did all it could, all it needed to.
Absolutely.
I mean, those spikes could definitely be the deciding factor in this match.
100%. The big chip damage every single time that a Pokemon gets switched out.
Crobat with the Air Slash taking out that Machamp very easily.
Yep.
With the crit, too.
Not sure if it mattered. Definitely might have.
I'd say it was close.
Yep. And as you're saying, Hariyama coming out and taking a quarter of its health just immediately from these spikes.
Going for the fake out. Safe first move. And with that leftovers, healing up just a little bit of HP.
You gotta consider, I don't believe heavy duty boots are available in this generation.
I think they are.
I think that was a Gen 9 introduction.
Was it?
I believe so. Ooh, just barely living that air slash.
A very tanky Pokemon with a lot of HP.
Absolutely.
But not surviving that Sludge Bomb.
Of course, knocking off that Choice Spec, freeing up Crobat to use something other than air slash. Not that it probably really matters. Poliwrath. Next up,
Once again, a quarter of the health gone. Air Slash misses.
Payback taken out the Crobat.
Wow. Now, what would be a... I mean, I guess everything's a safe switch in for fighting types.
When you think about it, but Toucannon, definitely, I would say one of the better ones.
Yes. If it does go for Beak Blast, and Poliwrath makes direct contact with it, it will get burned and suffer that attack drop.
Of course, Poliwrath not being able to benefit from Guts like Machamp previously did.
Yes. Poliwrath going for the Waterfall, and Toucannon with Bullet Seed.
Not quite gonna kill.
Still
even
going.
every time. Yep, 5 times, but that berry saves Poliwrath.
I wonder if that was Skill Ink or just luck on her side.
James Mando has taken not a whole lot from that waterfall and then healing some of it back up with his leftovers.
Mandibuzz is another tanky Pokemon.
It is tanky, but of course, being part Dark type, does, unless I'm reversing these, make the fighting type stabs from all these Pokemon neutral.
Yes, it does.
Rock Slide coming out, super effective.
Gets the flinch too. Very helpful for Primeape.
Absolutely. Good RNG there. Now, do you go for it a second time? No, Cross Chop.
Cross Chop takes the Air Slash and lives.
Primeape, maybe not a super tanky Pokemon, but Mandibuzz also not a massive attacker either.
That is true. Going for the Roost. And it did get rid of that flying type. So I think that was...
Does come back at the end of its turn.
Oh, okay.
But it is an interesting thought, you know. Mandibuzz would take super effective damage from the fighting type in if the Pokemon is slower than it.
Yes. The Bomb Bolt out here.
Just like we were saying, slow Pokemon.
But it can be a very hard hitter. Mandibuzz with the Toxic goes for the Ice Hammer and takes it out. Now Kahili is down to 3 Pokemon left and Hala with 2. One of them badly poisoned.
Yes, badly poisoned. Taking timer on this Abominable, but such a hard-hitting Pokemon that it, you know, can definitely put in some good work before it goes down.
Yes, especially with that Ice Hammer.
Absolutely. Choreo coming out. Interesting Pokemon, if you ask me. The Dancer ability, probably one of my favorites.
Yes, a very unique ability for quite an overlooked Pokemon.
Of course, this being a single battle, you're not getting a huge benefit from it.
That is true. But if, let's say, her opponent was going for Quiver Dance, it could very well be very helpful.
Definitely could. Feather Dance bring Beware's attack down to 50%, which, considering it cannot switch out, really, really detrimental.
Go for the Revelation Dance and takes out Beware. The first battle of the 5th match goes to Kahili.
Well played by Kahili.
Yes, now if Hala could possibly make any changes to it, he might be able to make a comeback. We didn't see any Z moves that game.
We didn't, which surprises me, but it leaves options open for the second match.
It really does, yes. Alright, we are back for battle number 2, which appears to be on top of the Sky Pillar.
Pretty fitting destination, I would say.
Yes, especially for Kahili and her flying types.
Exactly.
I just hope none of Hala's Pokemon have a fear of heights.
Let's hope not. Mandiba's coming out as the lead this time for Kahili.
And I believe Machamp was the lead last time, correct?
Beware, actually.
Beware.
Super effective Thunder Punch. Not doing too much, of course. Mandiba's using Toxic, trying to maybe prevent that burn?
Yeah, prevent the attack boost from Guts.
I do believe that you would still get the Guts attack boost, but Toxic does do considerably more damage than the burn does.
I believe Toxic guarantees a knockdown in 6 turns, provided there's no healing.
Don't forget 6 turns, it is down in 4.
Wow. Now, what is Hala's next move for this Mandibuzz? Going with Abominable.
Now, one thing I wonder is, does this Mandibuzz have a move like Foul Play? It doesn't matter, but of course, Foul Play would be a pretty good tool against all these high attack Pokemon.
Though I believe it would do half damage.
It would.
Yeah, but it'd still do a lot. Plus, it would have Mandibuzz's stab.
That move, of course, scaling off the attack stat of the opposite Pokemon.
A very unique move. Now we've got Skarmory out here, setting up the spikes once again.
Z-move revealed.
All
Still does not kill.
I mean, did a lot of damage. So maybe that next move will take it out and prevents it from setting up 3 layers of spikes.
Of course, not even if it did do 100% damage, we would not be able to one-shot the Skarmory with its sturdy ability.
That is true. Abominable just has 1 turn left before it goes down to either the Toxic or to Hawlucha's attack.
Not looking good for Abominable. Hawlucha much faster.
Very much. Poison Jab takes it out. It is 4-4 right now.
It looks to be a lot more even game than it did last time, especially with only 1 layer of spikes in it.
As opposed to 3 in every Pokemon losing a quarter of its health. Going for the Flying Press with the crit, takes it out.
Big hit from Hawlucha.
Hariyama with the fake out, flinching Hawlucha and getting some of that HP it just lost. Another Flying Press and it takes out Hariyama.
Really very little downside to using that move on repeat right now.
Yeah. I think this might be our quickest match.
Ooh, miss. Of course, Payback not dealing a whole lot here.
Not a lot, but something. Just not enough to keep it alive. Hala's down to his final Pokemon already. Flying Press. Well, with that super fast battle number 2. Match 5 goes to the Alola and Elite Four, Kahili. I don't think there was much Hala could have done there.
Not really. I think we could fit that match into a short, probably.
Yeah, probably. But our next match, it will be the Pokemon Professor Kukui versus the Team Aqua leader Archie, who has a Primal Kyogre. So, what's Kukui gonna do against that Kyogre? To find out tomorrow, or no, Monday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Take care.
See ya.